Hi, I'm Mary, and we are going to start our essential oils classes today. And the oil we're going to start out with is peppermint. So it's a really versatile oil, and it comes from the native Mediterranean region. It's also known as brandy mint or balm mint. And I got this really cool Greek mythology story that I found. I got to share it with you. I'm kind of a nut on mythology, so bear with me. So Pluto was very interested in this nymph named Mentha. And his wife got very jealous. Got so jealous, she trod her into the ground. So don't, I wouldn't get a goddess mad at you, okay, you guys? I think that's very learned from this story. And so Pluto felt so bad that he wanted a way for her to remember. So he turned her into an herb. And that herb was peppermint because he wanted her to be known and remembered. So I thought it was a really cool story. And it's extracted from the leaves and the flowering tops of the plants. It can be used in several ways, and it is this general characteristics include an astringent, which those substances kind of cause contraction or shrinkage of tissues and they dry up secretions. So an example of this would be like your skin toner. When you use skin toner, it tightens up your pores and it removes some of the oily secretions in your face. Another characteristic is it's an anti-inflammatory, and we kind of all know that just means it stops things from getting swollen or inflamed. It's also an analgesic, and substances, I'll get it right, you guys. You just be patient with me, help you relieve your pain. Aspirin is kind of an example of that. It's also an expectorant, and what that is a substance that promotes the secretion of sputum by the air passages. And what this really means is everybody knows Mucinex. Okay, Mucinex is an expectorant. It gets out all that phlegm and ickies out of your lungs and your airways. Peppermint's really good at doing that. So if you have a cold and you're really congested in your chest, this is a great thing to diffuse with. It is also an antispasmodic. I looked that up in a dictionary. Yes, guys, that's how you spell it. And then substances that relieve spasms of involuntary muscles. Now, examples of that are like your stomach. So if you get stomach cramps, something that you take for that would be an antispasmodic. It also can stop contractions of your bladder. Now, there are so many ways to use this, so I'm just going to give you a few, okay? You can use it for headaches and migraines, and you can apply to your temples right here above your ears, and the back of your neck. It's also great for bad breath, and I know nobody's ever had these, but hangovers, okay? Because we're all angels, right? But you can gurgle a drop in water, and it'll make your breath smell good and maybe hide the fact that you just partied this Saturday night, okay? And it can help women, you'll love this, with hot flashes and with fevers. Now, you can apply it on the back of the neck, on the spine, or you can put it on the bottom of your feet for the cooling effect. Feet are a great place because it goes straight into your body and starts spreading really fast. So you'll see that a lot in oils. You can help it with, or it can help with asthma and sinusitis. I hope I'm saying that right. Somebody will probably email me and tell me I didn't. And you can apply it to your chest and the back or the bottoms of your feet. And sinusitis is just the swelling of your sinuses. That's all that really is. Most medical words that are itis just generally mean an inflammation of something. I use this with the kids for asthma. My kids are older, and we'll go into why you shouldn't use it with the kid under 7, okay? It also helps with gastritis and digestive discomfort. Now, we talked about this, remember? We were talking about an antispasmodic. You can apply this over your abdomen, or you can take in a capsule of water. I've done it in water. I highly recommend you get a capsule. It can taste really strong in water. So now let's get kind of into the don'ts of it and a little bit about the dosage. So you kind of know how to use it internally, what to watch out for, stuff like that. So you really should keep it away from your eyes because it's kind of strong. It can sting. And if you ever have a reaction to an oil, fractionated coconut oil or grapeseed oil, you literally put that on where it's stinging, where it's starting to give you discomfort, and it'll wipe it right off. And you should never use it if you're lactating or pregnant. It'll dry up your milk supply. Is why you shouldn't use it with lactation. It suggests not to use it with kids under 7, and there is a great oil. It's called Spearmint. You can substitute Spearmint for Peppermint if you're dealing with children under 7. The other thing is, if you can diffuse it fine with children under 7. So if you want to use it that way, maybe your kid's 5 and has the flu, you can diffuse it, and it'll help kind of keep them in comfort. They won't feel congested. The reason that you are sensitive to it is because of the menthol component, and sensitivity can occur later, but don't worry because there's great products that you can use. In addition, you can also mix this with fractionated coconut oil. So if you're sensitive, for 1 drop, put 3 to 5 drops of fractionated coconut oil. You can put even more coconut oil. Once the effect of the peppermint doesn't work with that amount of fractionated coconut oil, then that's when you kind of give up the ghost and go, I'm too sensitive for it. Now, if you're taking internally, an adult, I want to make this very clear, an adult is 2 drops in a capsule or a couple of drops in your water. I would not internally give this to a child. I would stick with the Spearmint that I have recommended prior because of their sensitivity. So that's kind of the generals of this. In a descriptor, or the description, my daughter just corrected me. I'm new to the YouTube and hyperlinks and such, so she corrected me. In the descriptor, we'll have I said it again. She's giving me that look. In the description, you'll find a website. I please ask you to buy from that website to help me get new stuff, like maybe something other than a blanket for the wall. And you can contact me if you have any questions about this through that website. I hope you really enjoyed this. I only recommend for any of the stuff I'm showing you, doTERRA. I am not telling you that you need to buy it, but I only use doTERRA, and that's all I can really say in this video. But thank you for listening.